I think that it's fine if one wants to just simply rest content with the teachings of Scripture, but then you'd better not say anything that would go beyond that, as preachers constantly do from the pulpit when they begin to tell us about God's eternity or God's knowledge or the Trinity or the atonement and so forth. It's very, very hard, I think, to limit oneself to just biblical statements about Christian doctrine. And a further deficiency in that approach is that although you may be able to rest content with this sort of mere biblical doctrine, it will do nothing to defend Christianity and Christian doctrine against the attacks of its critics, those who claim that the biblical doctrine of the atonement is incoherent, or that the incarnation of Christ is a self-contradiction, or that the Trinity is logically impossible, or that it's impossible that God be both active in time and yet timeless. So you're going to leave yourself utterly, utterly vulnerable to the attacks of secularists by simply refusing to deal with these sorts of questions. Now, in dealing with them, I would want to emphasize what you would be doing is not being dogmatic about these. What you would do is say, here is a plausible model of the Trinity, or here is a plausible understanding of the incarnation that could well be true. Is it in fact the truth? I don't know. God knows. But this shows that it's not incoherent. It's not logically impossible. There is a plausible, biblically faithful model for these doctrines. And so it will be in a spirit of humility, not dogmatism, that one will offer possible answers to these difficult questions.